Hello, I'm Dipti from the Media and Public Relations Committee of IIM Raipur, and we are honored to have with us today Shri Niket Gupta, Head of Talent Acquisition Myntra. We welcome you to the 9th Leadership Summit of IIM Raipur, sir.
Thank you, Dipti, and the IIM Raipur team for having me. It was a fabulous campus and a very well managed event. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Shall we begin?
Yes, please.
So, sir, can you share what have you found most rewarding about talent acquisition in your career?
So classically, talent acquisition or recruitment, as what industry knows it, is a building block of an organization. We bring in a brick by brick, which forms that entire organization. Finding the right brick is the most important part. You cannot go wrong. And when some of your talent which get hired, they grow with the organization, they do well, and they are able to achieve the overall targets or overall, their goals, and the organization flourishes. That's what makes you happy and flourishing. Some of those also feel, right when you hire young talent from campus, because as you see them grow, as you see them scale, it's a very rewarding experience. I'm running short of words how to define that particular feeling, but from my experience, there was a gentleman who went on to scale from a software engineer to engineering manager, and we bumped into one of the conferences together, and was so delightful to see the journey of that individual, and felt so happy that I was able to touch upon personally on his life, and a great experience.
That was indeed a very nice insight, sir. And building upon that particularly, what do you think has been the biggest hiring challenge for you, given the fast-paced, dynamic environment that we are growing in?
So, see, the technology is changing. Every single day from last 15, 20 years, you all have seen how technology changes. It's very difficult to keep training or classically keep meeting both the demand and the supply. How do you understand which part of the business will change and what pace? Recruitment takes a bit of time to understand business, understand the market, and then meet the demand. So the most challenging, if I have to answer, is to find a futuristic talent or the future-ready talent. That becomes very difficult because you're not able to predict. And how you can do it better? So if I have to give a suggestion to the students who are studying HR or even marketing or finance, keep an eye on the global trends, where the industry, where the innovation is coming in. I was listening to the global local topic just now, and that's a beautiful idea of keeping your eyes global and still the feet on the local market. That's where you can understand how the other markets are growing, and then you know what's the future trend gonna be. And that's where you can keep your learning, your own experiences aligned to that requirement. So it will help the organization bring more opportunities for you and definitely help you grow faster.
Sir, talking about future, we have read your articles and we know that you've spoken about AI and hiring. And how do you think Myntra, specifically talking about your work experience, is using AI, and what are the challenges around that?
So I generally go and say this, AI is the new salt. You should know how much to put in. If you put in less, you may not like the dish, and if you put it more, you may not enjoy the dish either, correct? Okay. So you need to have a right stroke of AI. And yes, being the salt, it's required everywhere. Okay. So how we have done it. So our recruitment system starts with the first dash of AI, which means that today any candidate who comes and applies to us, we ensure that we provide a consultative approach. So when you as a candidate comes and apply to us, we ensure that the system understands your resume, not just by keyword, but by contextual search way. The systems read up the resume, the system reads up the whole job requirement, and then they marries the two and provides whether you are fit for a job or not fit a job at the time of application. Look at the entire experience. We get thousands of resumes every day, and a few 100,000 resumes in a year. If you're able to give a candidate an experience that, hey, you don't fit in this requirement, you you may fit to other, the whole candidate experience is wow. Second, we also reduce our cycle time. We don't sit with hundreds of resume and get to screen or review and talk. The AI has done our work. So the AI will take away this mundane task out of your focus, and that will ensure that you get only the quality and the qualified resume as top of the funnel, which will again bring in a good experience in the recruitment cycle, in the overall business cycle, interviews. The fitment will be faster, and definitely it will also have a better selection rate. Now, giving all of this combined together, we're using AI in the first level of screening. We're using AI in our campus hiring. It's not just about putting it across as, like I said, a classic cliche thing of salt. We know how to put and when to put it, and that's where it helps us in screening, bringing in putting a top of the funnel or the right set of candidates for the process. This also leads to my managers or the leaders knowing the candidate is coming in is not screened or is not having a bit of bias by an individual. It comes the technological advantage of AI, and it brings in that competitiveness that yes, out of all the candidates we have seen, these are the best.
Sir, this indeed is an example of how good leadership can optimize resources and bring on the best results. So it was great to hear from you. Sir, talking about CVs and qualities and campus hiring, when it comes to a young management graduate, what qualities do you specifically think you look for as a trainee?
So I would say great question. I must say this is a great question for the audience and for the students here. Folks, please understand, you're studying management. Few things which remain fundamental is business understanding, your financial knowledge, your ability to comprehend things and find solution, which is solution orientation. These are three things, and it's not just Myntra or any other company out there. If you have these three skills, you already have an edge over others. This will bring you a very different way of looking at the problem, solving a problem, and understanding why this is required. The why, what, and how is what, and it's not a rocket science. Probably you know this, I know this. How do we solve the problem? But the fear of whether we're gonna be successful or we're not gonna be successful actually puts us to a backseat. So we want people to fail fast. We want people to try different things, learn from their mistakes. To give an example, we were launching a new initiative, and we realized that it could have some misses, it could have some failures. We analyzed the details, went into the detailing of it, took a cautious call. It's okay to fail for some of those initiatives, but it's worth learning. And it helped us out to go out full-fledged with those corrections, and it made us very good. So yeah, that's about it.
It does feel like such words of yours would be inspiring for all the graduates here in such a hectic environment, sir. So thank you so much.
Is your environment hectic? I don't think so. It's pleasant. You have a beautiful campus, and your faculty is quite learned. And I met few professors, and it was great to hear their passion towards management. Kind of bringing those changes to you is fabulous.
So we truly are honored and grateful for the resources and the faculty we have here at IIM Raipur. Sir, lastly, I would want to have your take on, based on your experiences, what advice would you offer to IIM Raipur students who are about to enter the corporate world and aspire to become business owners?
So, few things I already spilled some beans there that, increase your business knowledge. Keep your eyes and ears open. The world is changing at a very rapid pace. What early in a decade or a 2 decade back, what it used to take probably months or years to change is changing in days today. Okay, so you guys are in a good and a bad situation. Good because you're seeing change pretty fast. Bad, you have a lot of to cope up. So you understand that. So my advice to IIM Raipur students, please, understand the global scenarios, the global market, the demand of the industry, where it is heading. Change is coming at a very, very fast pace than you can think of. Before you realize, it will be coming and hitting you very badly. I'm using cautiously the word badly because you're not prepared for it. If you're prepared for it, you'll be taking it very well and taking advantage of it. So my suggestion again is keep your eyes and ears open, stay focused, stay global while working on things, working on solutions, and last but not the least, be a job creator, not a job asker, or you don't ask for a job, or create more opportunities for the next generation or next set of students. That would be my advice to you.
So that is definitely a beautiful vision you have led our management graduates towards. And thank you so much for joining us here at IIM Raipur, sir. Your insights and experience have been truly valuable.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really nice chatting with Deepika. Thank you so much.
So we are looking forward to seeing you super soon.
Dipti.
That's all right, sir. We're looking forward to seeing you super soon. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.